You're listening to Asian Star 101.6 FM. It is 17 minutes to 11. It's Philippa here with your mid-morning show. Now, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise, so we're told. And it's a rhyme, isn't it, that trips off the tongue, especially if you're trying to get your kids into bed early. But have you ever stopped to think about what wisdom actually is? Well, I'm joined this morning by James Blacker. He's a wisdom coach. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining me this morning. So let's dispel a couple of other myths then. Okay. Is wisdom about being clever? Is it the same as being intelligent?
No, not really. Bear in mind that people can use whatever definition they want for any word that they want. So we have all kinds of different attributes of mind and thought. So if people really want to, they can use the word wisdom to mean intelligence. I'm not going to argue with them that, but we're talking about a pure wisdom. And it might be interesting just to get straight into what the definition of that is, because then everything else is going to make sense. And it's based on a piece of pure logic, which is the relationship between subject and object. Now, a subject is defined as that which is aware of an object. Okay. So there's a chair there. Yeah. So I'm aware of the chair. Yeah.
So you're the subject and the chair is the object.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not the chair. The chair's over there.
Yeah.
Same with your mic. Okay. Now the same really applies to our physical body. We're aware of our physical body from a perspective in which we can see the body as an object, and therefore the same thing can apply with our minds and our emotions as well. So, in a sense, wisdom is understanding our true sense of self in the fact that we have a mind and a body and this kind of personality self, but it's something that we're aware of. When we actually get into identifying directly with things like thoughts, emotions and our desires, that's at the point at which they constrict us, because we think our entire sense of self is invested in them, and then we lose our ability to be effective and natural. And so essentially it's the cause of stress.
Okay, fascinating,
so we then use a wisdom-based understanding, which is of going beyond ego, which is essentially we lack our power when we give our sense of self, our ultimate identity sense of self, into what we call objects or things, which can be thought of as even as a personality, so a mind and body. So I have thoughts, but they're not me, they're things that I have. So my thoughts and my emotions, the moment I identify them, or let's say as a desire for a particular thing, rather than enjoying the thing, I actually constrict my sense of self around it and there's attachment, and that makes things in life inefficient and don't really work. So the wisdom position is to come back out of that and know our inherent sense of self, and then we can apply much more effectively that understanding to what we do in our daily lives.